Alright, so it's, it's raining over here. So I've noticed a lot of people saying things like, no, Jermaine, Jermaine, Jermaine needs to give Kendrick Lamar an apology. To which I say, bullshit. No, Kendrick doesn't deserve an apology from Jermaine. If it's anything, it should be the other way around. It's J. Cole who should get an apology. But then let's not get into Jermaine should be the one to get an apology. When it's supposed to be, who's this? When it's supposed to be Kendrick who should be, sorry, let me digress. I don't want to get in the whole, no. Kendrick should be the one to give Jermaine an apology. But let's talk about the Jermaine needs to give Kendrick an apology. Like, why should the J. Cole give Kendrick Lamar an apology? If it's anything, I don't think since the apology Kendrick Lamar has J. Cole has ever spoken about Kendrick Lamar. I don't think that has happened. Okay? J. Cole has never spoken of that guy. So why should he apologize? But I know that J. Cole has never done anything wrong to him. I mean, that's some whole ass shit. That's thought-like behavior. But let's not get into that. I don't think Jermaine owes Kendrick Lamar an apology. Okay? Whatever I got from Port Antonio is okay. I'm fine with that. Drake, on the other hand, how are you? I'm okay. Drake, on the other hand, is more on the perspective of you go to war with someone that you believe they have your back and they leave you hanging, okay? And when the beef turned into the custody of J. Cole, I understood. Because that's the big three. The way the big three worked is, as fans, everyone was a fan of all three of them. But then when Like That dropped, we were all forced to choose a side, okay? We were all forced to choose a side religiously. And the whole industry turned J. Cole's fans and J. Cole himself into a swing state. To Texas, rather. Well, whoever has Texas wins the beef. Okay? Oh, yeah. So now, when all of that was happening, I do think Drake does deserve everything. In fact, let me just say, Drake is warranted to do everything that he was doing to J. Cole. Like he does. He does. Like he's warranted. Though I thought we went to war together and then you turn against me. Like imagine you're together, oh, we're going to fuck up this dude, we'll beat this dude up. And then when you swing the first punch, you look behind you only to notice that the guy you were with ran away. Like that would be wild, you know? Like you're in it for the war. So the point that I'm trying to make is no, Kendrick Lamar doesn't deserve an apology. And if J. Cole on the other side, J. Cole's beef with Drake has every right to diss J. Cole. But I like the approach like J. Cole too. Whereby J. Cole J. Cole could have dissed Drake back. But then, as a big brother, as a middle child, he took the approach, the best approach, which is just to tell him that you always love him. Tell him that you always love him no matter what people will say. Even when people force you to choose a side, you still love Drake. And if anything, that was supposed to just be a love letter to Drake. J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar doesn't deserve anything. He got what he got on that stage. And it's okay and it's fine. And I'm part of the belief system that whatever J. Cole and Drake had, it's over. And I don't think Kendrick and J. Cole would ever make music again. So it's over for all of us. And again, I do understand the perspective of J. Cole backing out on the beef. The one thing that a lot of you don't simply understand or just look into is Tupac and Biggie didn't die because they were beefing. No, partly because they were beefing, but they died because of the people that they had around them. Okay? Because of the people that they had around them. A lot of these beefs and a lot of these instigations are done by the people that surround them. Okay? They are the ones that put bullets in you. And if J. Cole isn't there, the entourages are there, they're the ones that are going to fight. And trust me, we don't know what will happen if Kendrick Lamar and who's this meet in public. Okay? We have the West Coast. Okay, we have the West Coast guys, you know, they're thugs, they're bloods, they're gangsters. Then we have the Canadians who are just willing to crash out, you know. And whenever you have a rich guy around you, you're willing to crash out because you're trying to prove something. Do I think these near 40-year-olds will have people crashing out? I don't know. But, you know, these things with rap music, well, we can't run away from the possibilities. Because even in 2013, we had 50 Cent beating up Gunplay and snatching his chain when he was beefing with Rick Ross. So everything is possible. But otherwise, Drake was warranted to feel the same way that he felt. And who's this? And J. Cole took the best approach out of everyone, which I liked. And for me, I do understand Jermaine's perspectives, because with Kendrick Lamar, there are instances like almost every time where we know, like point blank, we know that he was a guy that was wrong in that situation. But he's never around to take on the backlash. You see? He's never around to take on the backlash. So that's why things get to be the way they get to be. So yeah. So it's awkward when I record videos and I'm going for work, you know? Yeah. So basically, yeah.